did do it. That's why it looks the way it looks. But
Are we recording audio tracks for this, Travis? How do you think this is gonna go?
no, I think that would be it might be too much. So
That'd be
we'll
very hard to sync.
Yeah, so we'll use this audio. We'll tell people in advance, and if not, then it's just it's a fun night with the geeks.
Are you live streaming this too?
Audio?
Yeah, I'll be live streaming it. Yeah, I'm hitting live right about now.
So
What?
do I need to record audio?
Yeah, you're off camera, so you can be naked. So
Ooh.
yeah, we're gonna get some no Twitch streams.
Oh, whoa! I didn't even realize you could stream Zoom live on YouTube. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Facebook, record the whole deal. You know.
Have you tested this before?
Me?
Like, streaming with Zoom?
Like me, Travis Snell?
Well, I don't know, anybody, I guess.
Oh yeah, I did. At one time we did with, remember Greg was watching?
Right, okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
it says,
Yeah,
says
so-
we're live.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be delayed
Look at
because that's just what it does, you know.
What was that ad? Eating a donut?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, look at that TikTok sponsor us. Look at that. Are you
There
guys
we go. Look at this.
I've never thought about TikTok like advertising for it. I just feel like it advertise itself, you know?
Right, okay.
Maybe one
yeah,
day.
It says,
you know.
says we're live.
Well, yeah, it's going to be delayed.
Travis, so did you say we don't have to record ourselves?
No, you don't. Not tonight. We'll use this and hope for the best. It's a trial run, you know, because if this works, we'll probably do it a few more times. It's nice and easy for people to sit and we can watch movies together and whatnot. Who knows?
Yeah.
COVID might go on for another 19 years. So
19 years.
specifically, you know.
Yeah,
19.
those are the predictions.
Okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Netflix and Fail. It's been over 2.5 years since we've done this.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
That's a long time.
What
It's
was
a
the
long,
last
long time.
episode?
I think
What
the
was
last time we
episode?
did this was when the quarantine started.
You had hair.
Yeah,
My name is Travis Snell, and I'm joined by I'll send the person beside me. You haven't done this since last time there was a child inside you.
I think outside of me, but
What? No. You're your last cast.
Either way, it's a strange way to phrase a thing.
Did we do Chucky
we did
before or
Chucky
after?
Gwen was born.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to look. But anyway,
Yeah, that one was newer.
You're
I feel like
returning.
the last one before that was like that Vin Diesel movie that was terrible or something.
Well, I'm Emily. Hello, everybody.
Welcome. I'm Dylan Muss.
I feel like we didn't think about names here. Everyone's
I'm gonna
just
point-
plain.
Does everyone
Oh,
have like,
Jessica.
the same location of people?
Yeah, we spoiled Jessica. Yeah, Taylor, you go first.
I'm Killer Cage, Taylor Field.
Killer Cage. Oh my
Killer
God.
Cage.
And then we have two people returning to original GV members. We'll let the bald one go first.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I am the elusive Tyler Briggs.
Finally making his return. Briggs, your last cast, I think, was It Chapter 2. Was the movie that bad that it scared you away from the
Joker. It was Joker.
Right? It was
I did do
Joker. Yeah.
It Chapter 2 was that bad though. I mean, I will say that. But yeah,
Okay.
that's all I'll say.
And then finally, we're joined by.
I am the one with the mustache that's not as quite as prime as it is in this movie. I'm Jessica. I've been here before It Chapter 2. I went to make a return and then we hit quarantine.
Yeah, that's true.
That's-
It'll
that's
happen
very
at some
true.
point, you know. So well, I guess it's changed now.
Madison.
What? Well, yeah, Masson, you joining in?
Yeah, Mad Madison.
And you got a cat.
Parker.
Parker.
Where's
What's up?
Peter?
Peter?
Yeah.
Ethan.
Oh Lord.
I think he's outside actually.
That's a stuffy Jessica. That's not a cat.
Yeah, he's not real. Maybe
Yeah.
one point was.
he's got a lot of pudge.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so today we're watching The Trust. Our patrons voted for it. We just kind of looked and got some bad movies because before Netflix and Fail we used to have a rating system. Remember, it used to be lower than 2.5, and that was a movie. But now we just kind of look for movies that are reviewed poorly. I did a lot of searches for like the top 10 or top 15 movies on Netflix. Jessica, you've watched almost every top 10 Netflix movie that's considered the worst. So, and most of these are not too bad. So you might like this movie.
You know what? I'm not going to put it past me.
Let's see here. I am going to pull up the synopsis and then we're going to go. Do you guys have any just initial thoughts on just the poster? Obviously, we got Nick Cage, we got Elijah Wood. I'd say two favorites here at the Geek First. Anything to say about them before we get into this?
You know, I was really pulling for The Hiss. That was another front runner in our poll, and I just thought that one looked pretty special. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it again someday, but
Hopefully not in 2 years from now.
hopefully not 2 years from now. This one looks like a good backup, though. I'll say. Are you looking up the Wikipedia? Because I have the Netflix description right here.
Oh, I got the IMDb. I got it here now. So
Okay.
here we go. A pair of cops investigating a drug invasion stumble upon a mysterious bank vault. So very, very loose, just very, that's it. So we are going to hit play. So is everyone ready to hit play? I'll give a countdown. We'll do a 3, 2, 1. You guys ready?
All right.
All right.
I'm good to go.
3, 2, 1. See how well we sync up. I'm at the Highland. I think I'm like a few seconds ahead. I'd
We went
recommend
on, like,
subtitles.
The silent go, right? Is that the consensus? It was on the silent go.
I started from the very first frame of the movie, so I'm
Well-
seeing Sabin Films right
Oh,
now.
yo, I've got that Sabin Films.
Okay. You guys we're close enough
All right,
here. So
let's just try and delay our reactions by like 1 second,
Yeah,
just
then
so
we're
we don't
good.
spoil anything.
make this full screen here. Okay, I'm gonna promote this on the feeds right now. So
All right.
I feel like I'm definitely a couple seconds
I
behind
like
you guys.
I like the cinematography on this, and that it's like a very bland kind of landscape, highlighted by like that nice bright circle.
Dude, anyone
like
watch
those
the
title
circle? I'm just gonna
fonts.
throw it
Sets up
out
how
there.
we're
what's he
gonna-
do?
This.
What's he doing
Oh,
in his
no.
bed?
It kind of sets up the film.
Oh, wow!
What was the rating on this?
This
you
is a rated
guys?
R movie. We're not
It
streaming to
is, yeah.
YouTube. We're not breaking any laws here.
We're
You guys
going
are a few seconds ahead as well. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Big zoom in on the mole.
Mole, mole, mole.
Look at Elijah Wood. Look at him just selling up.
Carry
Oh,
it for a
Oh
while.
wow! He's really.
I thought
digging
Nick
that
Cage was
mole right there.
masturbating there.
Well, he might be. No.
Oh, Taylor's gonna love this movie.
Oh God.
I'm surprised it wasn't Nick Cage in that scene. To be
Oh,
honest.
look at that hand Sanny.
Okay, so he's at this point, this movie was 2016. So what, was pot still like illegal in states, right? Or no?
2016? I
I
don't
think it was
so.
illegal.
It depends
Was
on
it?
the state.
True.
Really.
I think generally.
This is Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what Nevada's laws were.
Hard to say.
Very, very frugal, I'd say. They're very loose on our laws. Jurisdictions. So, do you think that was a hooker or a girlfriend?
He's counting money, so
I mean, considering he's probably leaving money for her.
But she could have paid him for all we know.
He's a good girlfriend, Here you go.
Yeah, Taylor, I don't think she was paying him.
Yeah, not by the look of that.
oh, she's got a toothbrush.
Maybe
Oh.
she's a regular.
Oh, there's another person.
Another
Oh, yeah,
Mysterious
who's
character.
this? Oh, no, he's just.
Oh, it's probably he goes to the hooker's house.
Yeah, people
sort of
just
thing.
come and go.
Elijah
brothel.
Wood, he's been visiting all
It
these
might be
people's
called
Animal
a
Crossing
brothel.
islands. So
Oh, there goes the next happy customer.
cool.
So I think we can see at the start that the two partners live different lifestyles.
Oh, yeah. Nick
You've
Cage
got
is
some duality to the main characters.
Some duplicity,
he was,
really.
like, quite obsessed with his appearance or just looks. He's like putting that cream on really nice and everything like that. Oh, and Elijah
Yeah,
Wood is.
he looks like he takes his job seriously. He
Mhm.
knows the crew. And then
Look at that. Look at that technique of him getting
you
over
can
the
see
fence.
he almost fell
Yeah.
right there. He almost fell.
yeah.
But then he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, we got quite the crime scene going on here.
Fucking
Not a
Swooping
good
bird.
gun.
place to hide a gun in a clear pool.
Look here. All of this, okay? You can get it off of any of these.
Oh no.
This is a very interesting ashtray.
Sorry, Lieutenant. Captain Harris is up now. He's looking for you.
Already?
There's some echo from someone, and I've got like a triple voice on.
Someone's got that echo for sure.
Definitely shouldn't be me. My audio is low. We got subtitles.
Definitely shouldn't be me.
I got headphones on, so it's
Yeah, I
not
got
me.
headphones.
I have no volume pretty much. I'm rocking the stuff. Oh, look at Elisha Wood just rocking some. Uh-oh. Something's in that closet.
Briggs, I think it might be you with the echo there, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap over to my headset here.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Better.
There we go.
See, I'm telling you, my mustache is definitely not as good as that mustache.
No, I wish mine was that good.
Is that real or is it fake?
That's the
Oh, it's
fakest
real.
mustache
Nick
I've ever
Cage
seen.
would
in my
never
life.
wear fake.
Oh.
What is Frodo?
How did
do?
that guy get out of the room? That makes no sense.
He's a
just
master at
laughing.
Call of Duty Warzone. The way he just decandangled that.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, the captain's corrupt as fudge.
They always are in these movies, right? When
Yeah.
was the
This
last
is
time we
Vegas,
saw?
man.
When was the last time we saw a movie with a nice captain? You know.
Look at this camera angle. What a shot.
That guy in the background parkouring. How would this happen? Yeah. Oh my god.
What the shit is this?
Just slaps the report in his chest.
I love a good scene with a nice background action part going on where
Yeah.
the focus is in the foreground.
Lots of shenanigans.
I'm having a hard time picturing Nick as the Tiger King after watching this.
Really?
He's a very transformative actor, Jessica.
Academy Award winner.
True.
I feel like the Tiger King just would have been a little more on that parkour.
What are we here? These look like I guess maybe they would wear this. I just feel like all these police uniforms have been bought from Halloween costumes, you know? They're looking
Yeah.
really, really cheap.
Yeah, I agree.
What happened here? That car was dead when we got it. We got the engine completed.
Gas grenades.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look. Full cocaine. Wow, that's crazy. Right there, that guy was going to just keep the cocaine.
Yeah, well, like that's crazy.
That's a lot of it, too.
That seems like a pretty good hiding spot, or maybe it's a bad hiding spot. What do you guys think? In a car's engine?
It's bad for potential danger, but it's good as far as these cops didn't catch it until this guy would be like, look what we found, you know? The auto mechanics found the cocaine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, and I'm also not saying don't look at my car anytime soon.
Yeah.
Captain wants to know if you can take a few pictures of the John Deere before you leave.
Like, that's an old phone. When does this movie take place? What do you guys think?
It didn't give us any different time, so let's see.
Probably the early 2000s.
Think so? Good time.
Okay, so there's a walker right when he walks in, you know, so he's living with somebody that needs some help maybe.
Once we see his TV, we'll know what decade this takes place in.
So I'm guessing whoever is at home here is gonna be like his motivation to maybe do some terrible stuff to get some extra money, right? That's what I'm guessing. We're gonna go down
This
that
old
road.
guy is what you're saying?
Yeah. The extra income, something, you know, his big break to maybe retire and help out maybe his father.
We'll see.
Yes, but I just thought it was unusual. It is. You know, a good cop can look at it and know exactly what to do.
I don't think
I
he's a
don't
good cop so
understand
far.
what's going on right now.
He seems a little aloof for a
Yeah.
cop.
Yeah. He seems like he really wants to be a good cop, and that's like his only goal in life.
Hey, I have that same pipe.
But he's not quite there.
Elijah Wood doing what he does, you know.
This is like the smoking scene with Bilbo and Gandalf.
Oh, little cat.
No. Oh.
It's a big yikes.
I love Elijah Wood in 2020. Such a different guy, you know.
Okay, so we see that there might be some issues because you see there was a name on that box there.
Where he recently moved.
Well, I think that he lost somebody.
I also do that when I unpack after a move.
You use someone's shirt to pick up the dog poop?
No, I open every box.
Or the
and-
person
Taylor?
broke up with them but left clothes there.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, we're going to
Ooh,
pepperoni.
look at that! Look at the size of that drink.
Yeah.
It's got all the fixins.
In Vegas, that's actually like a normal size drink.
Not here.
Yeah, but we're not in Vegas.
So, did they even have one scene of dialogue together at that crime scene? Elijah Wood and Nick Cage.
Yeah, the John Deere. He's like, oh, the lawnmower.
And that was it. That was it, right?
Then he said, like, oh, the captain's a shitheel. That's what Frodo said.
Yeah, I guess it was just.
I like that you just instinctively call him Frodo.
I haven't seen him in anything since Return of the King. So.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I just didn't know that they were close enough to go get something to drink. You know, I thought they might establish that throughout the movie and then become friends, but no, I guess they're just good buds getting beers. Oh, the way Nick Cage's hair move was not natural there.
Well, he doesn't have actual hair, right?
What?
I thought he wears like a wig in most movies.
Oh yeah, he's completely bald.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
At least John Travolta now had the guts a few years ago. He just shaved it off. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm shaving it off because everyone knew it was a wig. I'm waiting for Nick Cage just to do the same.
If you put glasses on Nick Cage, you'd have Big Daddy in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I dislike that Elijah's character is now insanely motivated.
Oh yeah.
There was no. I was expecting him to look at the $200,000 and then make a wisecrack and then leave.
Did you guys see that hand job joke?
Oh yeah.
Can I get one of those? Can I have one? And then he reaches for the lemon. Like what? We're expecting. He's asking Elijah Wood to.
That would be quite a plot twist if you just went right in there.
What a weird way to eat lemons.
That was super weird.
Isn't that how everyone eats lemons? No, I
Hot
do.
sauce?
Just
Oh, yeah,
drench
every
them in
morning.
Tabasco.
Rob a drug dealer.
Where Ash is coming from.
Okay, I'll just come.
I bet you that was totally like an improv scene. They didn't tell him to eat the like hot sauce on
That
the lemon. He
massage.
just did it on set.
Yeah, that is a deep massage. That wasn't like a calming. That was an uncomfortable
That
moment.
was a bad massage.
That was probably improv too. He just did it.
Poor Elijah Wood, just working with this improving motherfucker all the time. You know, Viggo Morrison didn't do this on Return of the King. Oh.
See, not everyone can do it.
Nope. Okay.
What a transition.
I think they're checking us out. Oh no. Oh,
I love Nick Cage. He's one of the greatest actors of this like age.
but okay. First of all, false. Second of all, I don't know if anyone's checking out. I think Dylan, you're right though about the aloof because they meant for him to miss the mouth spray, right? Right there.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Okay.
that's intentional.
So he's playing an idiot. He's a dumb cop that isn't that good. So at least that's like they're on point with that at least.
I wouldn't think he's a dumb cop because see, the cocaine was there and he's like, hey, this needs to be filed as evidence.
But he didn't find the cocaine at the automobile dealership.
I kind of
to
think
find
I'm on
it.
to. I think Taylor was right that maybe there's a lot of improv in this movie. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Kind of bumbling.
Yeah, maybe Mr. Magoo like.
Yeah. Hence why like the superiors were passing him off to one another, you know?
Elijah Wood sneaking around.
I like the music so far.
Wonder if this is gonna be a big actor, you know? Like it's gonna be like Willem Dafoe.
I'm not gonna lie, I looked on IMDb and there's not really any other.
Wow. Spoiler.
You also looked on IMDb. Don't even.
Rest in peace, Plex. What does that mean, Dylan? What's gonna happen to Plex in the near future?
I don't get it.
I think something already happened to Plex.
On the garbage can, it was spray painted. Rest in peace, Plex.
That's a real deep cut. I don't know what the hell that's about.
So he's following this guy.
What are those people doing? Were they playing basketball?
They're playing tag very poorly.
They looked like I don't know. That's weird.
Oh no, they're like kicking
Just
the ball.
juggling.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, it's like he's like fucking Dale Denton. Yeah, the whole get up and everything.
I'm guessing he's a valet somewhere.
Lots of so far moves with guys putting their arms over the other guy, like really like, hey, how's it going? You
Yeah,
know?
very broy.
Yeah. Hotel casino.
Makes sense for him to dress like that. He probably works at a casino. Oh, look at that.
He probably works at a casino, Taylor.
According to the subtitles, that made a tweet sound. Tweet.
What was he looking at there?
it's all improv. Frodo's like, you have to act the scene. Get that out of your hand.
What was that?
I think it's a burger wrap.
He's a drug dealer, David. Okay, so here, let's talk some stuff. Do you think any of these guys die or get arrested in this film by the end of it?
No,
I don't think they get arrested. I think Nick Cage probably dies.
I'm with you on that.
And Elijah Wood, like at some point, takes a bullet to the belly or something, and he's like on the ground, like
The belly.
Specifically the belly.
yeah, he's like holding his belly.
I'm gonna
Did they
go
shoot
with
you
the
in
leg.
stomach? No, they shot me in the belly, sir. I think Nick Cage will die and Elijah Wood might like get away with the money, you know, that type of story. Start a new life for himself because just saying, he's like, I really gotta get my life together, you know.
Yeah.
You're smoking that
They-
reefer.
He's
The
gonna
reaper.
give some of that money to Nick Cage's dad, though. Can't
Yeah,
forget that.
that's true. Yeah, he'll drop some money off 100% on the doorstep in that burger wrapper. David.
He's not. Man. Stay positive, dude.
What?
David.
What is this character? I don't even get him.
Briggs, what are you thinking about the life-death ratio of these two?
Hard to say. I think one of them ends up crippled and no longer able to be a policeman. And the other one leaves the police force without dying.
Oh, like he
Was that
quits,
what's
you
his
mean?
name?
I don't know which is which.
But what's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
Oh, that's the guy from My Name Is Earl.
He's super jacked now. Have you seen recent
Yeah.
photos of him?
I don't think I want to.
Uh-oh, what's he got?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I definitely think a butterfly effect when I see him.
Oh no.
This is so cringy.
What the hell?
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
He's gonna.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't even put the
Oh.
bull in. Look at that.
No, of course he didn't.
What a jokester.
I was like, is he just gonna blow his brains out right here?
That's how the
Bob?
geek
No
first
one
meetings go
cares.
sometimes, you know?
Jesus.
What?
Oh, that other movie, that he was just in that we saw him in. There was Russian roulette.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh my god.
Oh,
What color are those towels?
Not very ideal. What is he doing?
Lime green.
Nick Cage needs to be in a Grand Theft Auto movie. He looks like he could play Trevor or something like that. Like he looks like such a rundown guy, criminal.
Yikes. It's kind
He
of
just has a distinct look about him.
He's all over the board. Look at his costume changes.
Oh, look, it's this guy.
he's Dale Dent. Oh,
Oh, how do you even do that? That doesn't even make
he's
sense.
so bumbling.
It's two directors. It's a pair of brothers. The next Russo brothers.
Yes.
Oh, he's after his fucking rappers again.
Pump the jams.
Oh man, they've only
Pump it
directed
up.
only one other movie. The other ones are all music videos.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What was the other movie?
Wow.
I'm looking at it right now. The music videos they did one with Skrillex and David
And Justin Bieber.
and Justin Bieber and the Chainsmokers.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
They did a movie in 2011.
Have they done anything since?
No, this was their last movie. Now they're,
Really?
oh no! Now they're back to music videos. The last movie they did, the movie before this was Beneath Contempt.
That's just an awkward. That's a mouthful, you know.
Sean Beckett returns home after 4 years spent in a prison after accidentally killing his friends in a car accident. So, you know, darker movie. Nobody in it that we would know.
Okay, can we declaratively say when this movie takes place? What do you guys think?
I think Taylor's right. Early 2000s.
There's a lot of smoking going on. We still saw that phone earlier. I don't know.
He's like best friends with everyone in this hotel now. All of a sudden.
Is he though?
But you just saw that he caught on to something going on.
What was that, Emily?
He caught on to something shady right there.
Yeah.
So it seems like there's something highly sus going on with that business.
Oh yeah.
And everyone knows, and they want to keep the new guy clear of it because they don't know if he's cool or not.
Oh, is that Shiny?
Sure is.
Oh.
Nick
How
Cage,
do
bring
we
me the
remove
luck.
Jessica from this chat? Oh,
I
there.
got a
Put
shiny
in waiting room
tentacle
right
the other
there.
day.
You got what?
I got a shiny tentacle the other day, actually.
Jelly.
Speaking
It's very cool.
foreign language to me. Okay, so the truck is bad. Nick Cage is in his face.
You know, I will say the soundtrack's pretty solid in this movie. Is it anything special? No, but it's getting the job done.
It's not
But
bad.
It's
is what
not
you're
just
saying.
it's not an embarrassment.
It's not an
Yeah.
embarrassment. It's probably the best part about this movie so far.
Nick Cage doing some detective work right now. So they got something in these bags. I wonder what it could be. I wonder if it's cocaine. Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy's apartment that they came to earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing you say when you open the door.
Okay, so it's his
It is his
dad.
dad.
Okay, he's suffering from Alzheimer's. So there you go. He has a condition, something he needs probably needs some better care for him. So some extra money would help. Maybe 200 grand per se, a little more.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We won't take your father in this home unless you have 200 grand in
Non-tax.
cash.
His tips undercover, and he got tip money. That's sick.
It's more than we make, he said. All right,
In Vegas, that's probably true.
it might be. Why is there not a Siri GPS of Nick Cage? Like, turn left now. You know?
That's phenomenal police work. Let's just see if you can spot it.
Oh, he called him a bum from the streets.
Isn't like a bum just by definition from the streets? Does he need to say like both of those things?
I can do that to you, Taylor.
The mustache looked like it almost fell off.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
What? What?
Hey, Clay, you're in the chat. Good to see you. Did Cage win an Oscar for this or what? This guy's killing me. Powerful stuff. Yeah.
Let's crack
Oh,
Clay.
what?
Oh, wow. That was a penis.
Just got a penis shot.
Did I miss the homeless man's dick?
There's a nasty.
Well, Clay, you saved me from the homeless man's dick. So shout out to Clay's in the chat, Patreon supporter. But yeah, it's crazy to think this man won an Academy Award about 2 decades ago, and now he's
Not crazy at all.
Look at those earrings. Wow.
Well, Nicolas Cage won a while ago.
big snub. Let's see, Clay. I want to see who won in 2016. Oh,
This was 15, I think. 2015.
this movie's 2015.
No, it's 2016.
So
Really?
I'm trying to think. 2015 was Mad Max.
I will just throw out that this movie is also classified as a thriller. So
It is
I'm
thrilling.
not thrilled yet.
Dylan's not thrilled. Oh, why do I think it's Boyhood or something like that? Is it the year? Oh, it better not be the year. Oh, it's the year The Revenant. Leo won for The Revenant.
Right.
So somehow people thought Leo's performance in The Revenant was better than this. So
Crazy people.
What?
Crazy people.
yeah, that's tough. Who else was he nominated against here?
Do you guys think there's some significance between the fact that Nick Cage's character is called Stone and Elijah Woods is Waters? There's a big nature theme going on there with their names.
Yeah, could be their like demeanor. Like Nick Cage is like a stone. He's like going through where Elijah Wood very wavy, just kind of going with the flow.
Sure.
Yeah. Who else was nominated that year? Matt Damon for The Martian, Bryan Cranston for Trumbo, Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, and then Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl. Those were the 4 of the nominees. So those.
That's the Eddie Redmayne, a Geekverse favorite.
Fuck Eddie Redmayne.
I'm trying to look at all these documents to see if there's a year on them.
I wonder if we get any substantial evidence if it is a year or not, like for you.
I really want to know at this point.
Holy shit.
So that was Elijah Wood's hand a second ago, right? And there was a wedding ring on it. So
Wait, really? I didn't notice that.
You ever broken into a vault before?
So Nick Cage has maybe broken into a vault. So Jessica, you're saying that we think Elijah Wood, he had a ring on his finger, because we were talking about that. He's either has an ex-girlfriend or she has passed away, because that box said Julie at the beginning. So there's some woman who's like, that's
but
gone.
if it was his wife that passed away, I don't think he would have used her clothes to pick up cat shit.
That's true.
Good point.
Maybe he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Unless he got rid of her,
Yeah.
He could be just trying to move on.
Maybe she's in the vault.
Wow, that'd be just.
Whoa. See, more cigarettes. Look at this. Look at that old phone. Look at that phone. You guys see that?
Well,
in
that's
Germany,
Germany.
though.
They probably had those in Germany.
No, what are you trying to say?
They don't have
Are you
iPhones
saying
in
that
Germany.
Germany's not a
These are the
developed
phones
country?
they
What do
still
you-
have in Germany.
I think that's like a 2019 phone in Germany.
Oh no!
What is that?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
Oh. He's being sneaky. Oh wow, he has a phone or something.
So cool.
I don't think that's a proper subtitle.
Loving these German guys.
Oh, and he thinks he's in. Look at him.
That's so amazing.
So is this gonna be a thing where they go to do the heist and the people already know they're about to do the heist and they're fucked from the
Probably.
beginning?
What is this?
It's their mock layout of how they're gonna pull it off.
Where
It's
is
some
this
Ocean's
though?
11
What is? It's like a stadium. What's going on here?
Oh no. Fuck.
Oh my god.
What is this? Is
It's
this
it's
sunscreen?
sunscreen, yeah.
It's actually pure cocaine.
Well, from the back, I thought he was just taking it and just like sniffing a little. I was like, wow, they're really giving
Again,
him
it's
something
all
to do.
improv. He's just doing this on set.
Yeah, he's like, I got some
There
sunscreen
was
in my
no
car.
script.
Like,
I'm trying to think with the last I'm not. Don't now. You, Taylor, and Clay have me calling him Frodo. Elijah Wood. When last movie I did see it, I saw him in Spy Kids 3D. He was in that. He was the game master,
really?
and he dies off really quickly. He's like a hidden like hero, and then he gets killed. It's like a cameo. But after that, he's done some like directing. I've seen him in that stuff.
doing?
What's he doing
He
now?
just did like some weird little walk.
A bee.
A bee
There you
flew in
go.
my face. I watched Elijah Wood recently, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but he goes to like a cabin in the woods with like a weird uncle. You guys remember the trailer for that? I have no idea what it's called.
Oh, I think he had a cameo. I can't remember. I saw him in this movie. I think at least he produced it or directed it, called The Greasy Strangler. One of the worst experiences of my life.
Don't leave me
Don't
hanging.
leave me hanging. Has anyone ever played the game back in the day, Kane and Lynch?
Nope.
Oh, I recognize the name.
Yeah, Nick Cage definitely looking like one of those characters. I loved those games so much.
You remember Come to Daddy? That was a movie he did last year. Does that sound familiar to anyone?
Elijah Wood did a movie called Come to
If you saw
Daddy.
the trailer, you would remember it.
I'll have
I
to
think
check
we
it
talked
out.
about it on cast at some point.
Oh. Okay.
There is like definitely some chemistry between these two. It is
I know.
very strange.
I won't say these two. I'll say just Nick Cage. I feel like Elijah Wood's not doing anything, and Nick Cage is like playing it in like a sexual way. And
Could
Wow.
you imagine these two in Lord of the Rings?
okay, everyone, give me an answer. Who would, if you replace anybody except for Elijah Wood in Lord of the Rings? Who would you put Nick Cage in? Go.
Wait,
I
what?
want to see him as Sam.
Okay, Sam for Jessica.
Mm.
I'm going
I could see, like,
Gandalf
I could see like Boromir.
for me. Okay,
Actually, I want to see him as
Gollum.
Legolas.
Emily, you're going
Yeah,
Gollum.
I agree with Legolas actually.
Okay, Emily went Gollum,
Actually, how about can we just do everyone as Nick Cage?
except for Elijah Wood. He's the only guy.
Who's the Elf King dude?
Elrond.
Elrond.
That's a good one.
That would actually work too. Taylor, what about you? You haven't given an answer. Nick Cage is your boy.
100% Gimli.
Oh,
Salted
Wow.
pork.
That's a bold choice right there.
my wee lad.
How do you think he's gonna perform on the line and my axe?
My axe. What about you, Madison?
Oh, Sam.
Sam too. Yeah.
I think I'll go Sam.
What about Clay?
Yeah, Clay, throw in the chat. Anybody else that's watching too, throw in chat. Who do you think he should play?
Wait, so what just happened in the movie?
Yeah, I know. I
Busted
missed
this
out
like
too.
gang, this drug operation.
I know. I think they're wrong. They're breaking in and they think there's gonna be drugs, but I bet there's not. I think they are just seeing the fate. Like,
I don't know, man. This is a pretty short movie. I don't know if they have time to have a scene like this.
oh no.
But he's not going to have a bullet in it, I bet. Or maybe the joke is this time he will.
He's gonna
He is, and
accidentally
he's
put
gonna
one in.
murder this Asian.
What was that other
Yeah.
movie where they did that?
I think he's gonna do it accidentally, maybe though. Yeah.
Was it like
it's
Starsky and
accidentally.
Hutch where they had that?
I think so. Yeah. It also gives me flashbacks to what the fuck is that Will Ferrell basketball movie did?
Not sure.
Semi pro.
Sem-
They have like a poker
it-
scene where they pretend they have a
Gonna
ball.
kill him. Yeah, Elijah Wood's going to be panic mode. Oh.
This actor was in Wolf of Wall Street too, I think.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Great movie. Watch that if you need a cleanser.
No, we'll go watch Cocktail. Shout outs to Clay.
Yeah,
Cocktail, yeah.
go watch Cocktail. What a fucking wild movie. I wish Tom Cruise and Nick Cage did something together. You know, I think we gotta get Nick Cage in like the Mission Impossible or Fast and Furious movies next. Oh,
Eh,
there's the money. Nope. Little something
Look at
else
that.
for the road.
Always look under your donuts when you get donuts. You never know.
Yeah.
Really? Do you have an
Funny.
experience of finding like
Is that
20
what you're
grand?
getting from this film? That's the lesson.
Important.
Moral
Just
of the
throwing in
story.
the cash.
Yeah. Funneling money somehow, embezzling it. So Elijah Wood feels very bad about this. He's not, he's taking money, but he feels like he's made an error in his life.
Yeah, he's not happy, that's for sure.
Oh, some more Nick Cage covert ops.
Clay, did you miss our question? We want to know who you would put Nick Cage as in
Lord of
Lord of
the
the
Rings.
Rings.
And the only thing you missed, Clay, was they were kind of they had a suspicion there was some illegal money there. Elijah Wood and the My Name Is Earl guy went in there to take some money, and he was doing the Russian roulette joke on the dad, like, "I'm gonna shoot you if you don't give us this money." So then they gave up some money. So they're like taking the money.
He's gonna do that one more time and kill someone, right?
100%, or
I
himself.
feel
bet.
like he's gonna end up killing himself.
Yeah, 100%. That's the karma.
Bobo.
World's largest gift
But I
shop.
feel like it's a trick you can't really mess up because he would feel the bullet not in his hand if he accidentally put it in the gun.
But he
he's
dumps
holding
out a
the
bunch of
bullet.
bullets.
But
He
that's
dumps
not
out
a detail
bunch.
that these filmmakers would think of.
Hey, these guys have directed Skrillex music videos, all right? They're pretty.
Oh right, sorry.
Oh, whoa.
Such an attention to
Maybe
detail.
he's gonna go rogue.
Now I'm seeing this whole movie in a new light now.
Bobo's interesting. He's just talking to this random cab driver.
Isn't this the guy that they followed in the beginning?
Oh no.
The subtitle says singing gibberish.
I think this cab driver is Bobo.
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm liking this guy.
I don't think Nick Cage is going to handle this very well.
Well, so with Nick Cage, when we get into danger, is he gonna be like an ultra badass, even though he's aloof, or is he gonna just kind of be like the Jack Sparrow by luck he gets out of situations?
I think more of the Jack Sparrow kind of lucky.
Yeah.
Or Elijah Wood comes and saves his ass.
Yeah.
I think a lot of luck either way.
Taylor, I feel like you're gonna look like this in like 5 years.
I hope I do. You see that look? He rocks it so good.
Just the attire, the mustache, Masson. Are you ready for that?
No.
I think it's gonna happen as soon as they find out that they're gonna have a child. It'll just like instantaneously his mustache will pop out. And
You'll just wake up with it. It'll be there.
Yeah.
His hairline on the back is like up to here.
It's pretty.
So
It's
like admirable.
That quarantine haircut.
Oh, that's a badass right there.
That was a big play.
Wow.
Whoa.
That took.
He
that did
didn't
not-
even think about it, man. He just went for it.
That's what I mean. This shows, I think, because he did say to Elijah Wood, like, "Oh, what? You've never done a bank heist or something like that, or robbed a bank vault?" I think it shows that maybe he's done some bad shit before.
That's probably all improv. He actually killed the man on set.
Big cut. That's why the director's never directed again.
He's got his
Shout out to
McDonald's
First
bag here.
Films on Shutter. Everyone go watch that if you have Shutter. Really great series.
Why are these things always happening like a random ass quarry?
Well,
What's up with
because
that?
that's you don't want to be dealing drugs and money on the streets, Dylan.
Love
Yeah, I
the quarry.
guess.
Alleyways, basements,
But, like,
stuff
where
like
are
that.
all
No,
these
you do
quarries
want to
coming
do it on the
from?
streets because then if something goes wrong, the person can't just outright kill you like that.
But not high volume money, because then you don't want to go to prison. That's the thing. Like
We're
yes,
talking
some of those guys
200K
would
here.
rather die than prison. Oh, what is Nick Cage doing?
Who's that?
Oh, I think he's testing out the mic. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's going full vigilante mode. Those goggles.
Yeah, he's fucking becoming Batman right now.
I mean, with the number of Batmans we have, it's a high possibility that he will be one day.
He almost played Superman in a canceled film. They made a suit and everything. Tim Burton was directing it, and it just didn't happen. But there's a great documentary about how he played Superman. Almost did. Christopher Walken was going to be the villain, and yeah, he was very close. He
That's
pretty
a
much
shame.
played Batman in Kick-Ass, to be honest. That's just Batman right there. It's just like kind of a rip-off. Uh-oh. So I don't think the movie's this smart, but is there a chance that he's not actually an aloof and he's just playing that up in front of everybody?
Possible.
goofed up.
I think the movie is
Very
that
possible.
smart, to be honest. I'm buying it.
Let's see when we get to the end. Maybe it is. I just actually can't believe I'm watching a movie right now with Elijah Wood and Nick Cage. Like in this moment, just dawned on me. Like these two are acting side by side.
Acting is a very loose term in this case.
They're on camera side by side.
They're working.
Yeah, earning a paycheck.
A pre-heist joke? What is he doing?
That is. Don't laugh, Taylor. You would do that.
Trevor from GTA would do that.
Last night when I asked Taylor, because we have to do a cast about Boba Fett news, and I said, "What are you doing?" He just sent me a picture of a garbage can, the motherfucker, and with no text. He didn't even say anything. So it's like I'm not supposed to decipher that. Oh, look at Elijah Wood's badass gear.
I think Nick Cage is gonna kill Elijah Wood at the end of this.
Whoa.
I think so too.
Whoa.
I think there's a chance. Yeah.
I think he's trying to play aloof, and he's basically using Elijah Wood. And then he kills him at the end.
Oh wow.
Look at that camera
power.
shot.
Yeah.
Gee.
I don't know. I
You
didn't
can
want to
tell
go
these
against
guys
the grain.
are directing music videos.
This shot you can see right here with the landscape shots. Oof.
Put
This is
some,
like almost GoPro
put some
stuff.
filters over that. That's a
If
Justin
we
Bieber
just
video right
put
there.
some Skrillex music over this, easy music video.
100%. Wow, Taylor, you moved to the bottom now.
Yeah, all my things just switched around.
There you go. Keep it interesting.
What happened?
Oh, you know, internet. Look at him run.
Hey, yeah, I hope he doesn't have to
That's
run.
bad
Oh, he
What did he shoot?
That was probably a gun. Let's be honest. Like in Joker when he's in the hospital.
yeah.
That face sums it up.
So if you're Elijah Wood right now and you just saw the guy who you're about to do a bank heist with or a vault heist, drop a gun, I feel like I might be questioning if I want to really go through with this.
I think he is right now.
I know, but like I would legit question, meaning like I'd be starting the car and maybe leaving him there.
Because you said Elijah Wood, I'm just picturing that him as an actor. He's like, what am I doing on this side right now?
That's like the expression I feel like he has at all times.
yeah.
But then the director was just like, play it up. We love that's what we want in this.
Really feel this moment, Elijah.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, here's a thought. I feel like the Russian roulette thing's gonna happen again, but it's gonna be with Nick Cage and the other cop dude.
Ooh, okay.
And then the other cop dude's gonna do like the trick, but then Nick Cage's gonna start back
What
into the
the
gun.
fuck?
That was a close-up if I've ever seen one.
I really want Nick Cage to be in a Ari Aster movie, like
Yeah.
him in like a
Well, actually, I
Hereditary
don't know if I want
Midsommar.
that actually.
Yeah, him in like a Midsommar setting. I'd love to see. Like, I think you could legitimately get a great performance out of him because it would be his environment.
He's got like the Spider-Man noir look right now. He just needs the hat.
True.
You never see his face though, Spider-Man Noir.
I know, but you don't see his face right now either.
Oh, okay.
He means in this particular scene.
Okay, I thought he meant in this close-up when he was touching the door. Oh, is this guy? He's in a bunch of stuff all the time. Oh,
Skrillex video.
oh, okay. Like minor spoilers, we have talked about doing a Geek First movie, and it might happen one day. I promise you, if we ever do a scene like that,
It's gonna be this good.
No, it's gonna be better than that. That looked like that was one take and done. Like the hit to the guy, like that was such shit.
Yeah, I feel like the editing of this whole thing was just awful.
Oh yeah, it's dreadful. Yeah, but I think I don't know. They're like shooting really close to.
I'm also generally
honestly.
against
I like
shaky
this shot.
cams, so
I like
Yeah,
this
and
scene.
they might be doing it for effect, but I don't think there's so many shots in this movie that have been out of focus, and it's not help. Oh, Elijah's hair not looking good. Oh, not good in COVID.
I feel like I wouldn't spit on a guy who had a gun in my face, but
Oh, he
Yeah.
definitely shoots him here. He 100% kills the guy. And then Elijah Wood comes
Wood's gonna
back and is
come
like,
back
what
and
the
he's gonna
fuck
be dead.
happened?
Yeah, and Elijah would, and then Nick Cage would be like, he struggled, like he came out after me, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
what about the
see.
girl?
We're gonna hear the gunshot pretty quick here.
Well, they had silencers on their
Silencer,
gun.
there's no-
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear anything?
Oh, there it is.
Exactly.
Well, that's I done it.
Oh,
Look.
I bet he killed the girl. Yeah. So Nick Cage is
He
totally the
100%
villain
killed
of
them.
this
He's
movie.
very
Which is
trigger
why he
happy.
asked, "Did you hear anything?"
Yeah, he's the villain of this movie.
He came after me.
Boom.
Drag the girl as you
Well,
shot
That doesn't
them.
make any sense.
No, it doesn't at all.
Drag
Just say
the
they
girl with
both
him?
attacked you. Oh. But. Oh, okay. Now this is going to be a more dilemma. What are we going to do with her? So, yes, if they had two people hostage, if people are listening along in the future, Nick Cage, says that the guy charged him, but most of us seem to think that Nick Cage is up to some suspicious stuff and he's a bad guy. Well, they're already bad guys, but an even badder guy. What's the plan here? They're going to put her under the bed?
Well, he said on the bed originally.
In the mattress.
Oh, okay. They're cuffing her. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What a plan that would have been. Let's put her under
Oh, look
the
at that
bed.
CRT.
Why wouldn't they
Yeah,
just
this
leave her
movie
tied to
definitely
him?
does not take place in present day.
No.
I tried Googling it. I can't find out exactly when it's supposed to take place.
Not enough people asked. We're probably like the 7 other people that have seen it.
I'm thinking like early 90s.
Early 90s.
Well,
Wow.
like mid 90s, sometime in the 90s.
Why do they need to put him in the tub? Why couldn't they just leave him there?
It's a great question, Briggs.
That's
Maybe,
where you always
like-
put people you've murdered.
That's true. Maybe so like the blood doesn't seep through the carpets and then drip down to the neighbors below.
The safe below.
Oh yeah, I guess so. There's no one below.
Oh, I used to have this exact same phone.
Oh yeah, what year was that phone from?
Yeah, no, this is now I'm thinking 2010.
I'm
This took
thinking
a
this
sharp,
is like 2000s.
a sharp increase.
Their outfits and clothes.
Look at that
are not
radio
90s.
too.
That was a BlackBerry, so probably 2000 sometime.
Oh, in Warzone when you almost get clipped by another player.
Yeah.
Every time I look back at the screen, everyone's switching places.
That was a
Briggs, you
weird
look-
scene.
Briggs, you
Yeah,
look disgusted
really no
right now.
purpose.
Well, just like the scene of them, like the whole putting him in the shower, and then the scene of him putting the music on, and then looking at the phone.
You could have quick cut that so easily to be like 30 seconds, but they've extended this to
Yeah.
2 to 3 minutes because they're just like begging for time.
It's
'Cause There's
just
there's
such
no
a-
tension here or anything like that. It's just like them doing stuff right now.
But there's some pretty sweet music going on.
Yeah.
Also, the audio levels in this film are so weird and bad. Like,
It's very loud right now.
I feel like the editing of the audio is just horrendous.
It's a shame for guys that work on music videos,
I forgot they're going through the roof.
So they're working on the vault right now, or they're working on the floor to get to the vault, correct? That's what's going on?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
drilling from above to get to the vault.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, no.
You know the drill.
He's not impressed at all.
Not happy with that
No,
joke.
no.
It's like,
Well, you just killed the dude. Now you're joking about a drill, Yes, no.
I bet there's nothing in this vault. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I feel like they're definitely getting lung cancer from all the asbestos. They're just like drilling through.
So it's a karma tale. At the end, they're going to jump 20 years forward, but you have lung cancer, sir.
it's from breaking into that vault.
Yeah, that's what it is. And they're just having a flashback of time. Oh, is this dog going to play into it somehow?
Is Nick
He's a
Cage
good
gonna kill
boy.
the dog?
Yeah, then John Wick comes in. Major crossover. Oh, that's who other people I want to see. Nicolas Cage and Keanu do something.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to see that.
You do. You know you do.
I just think it would make Nick Cage look so much worse than he already is.
I wonder if Nick Cage's agent gets him these roles or if he just does it on his own.
I think it's his agent, unfortunately.
I feel like he works a lot.
He does. That's why I say it's his agent, because the more he works, the more his agents get paid. So I guarantee it's like, oh, you should really take this one, Nick. It'd be great.
What the hell's going on right now?
He's wheezing.
Having a lunch break, no gloves. So any chance to maybe touch something.
My approval.
What a strange sequence of 3 lines of dialogue.
Now, obviously, I don't plan on becoming a criminal, robbing anything. I know everybody's different with how they eat and everything, but if I was robbing a vault or something this highly like criminal activity, I would not take a lunch break. I would just keep going and push through and eat later on. You know, like this seems very stupid.
I agree. I wouldn't really take masks off either. I would just rock it the whole time.
Uh-oh. I bet this guy's like on parole or something. So this guy's like checking in on him. Hey there. Oh, this guy's not going to believe him.
This is sketchy.
This cop's so dead.
Wait, O'Connor?
Look at Nick Cage eyeing him up. Yeah, he's putting on his glove. He's going to kill this fucking cop. Oh, no.
No, he's not. The cop's going to hear him kill the girl.
But then the cop's going to get killed. This cop's not surviving. I'm telling you.
I always wanted to be a cop.
Oh, so
he's a security guard.
He's a security guard.
What is Nick Cage? Oh my god!
I want him on my Warzone team. Yeah, Cliff doesn't believe him at all.
Oh no.
See, I don't know. Like Jessica said, this is supposed to be a
force.
thriller. I don't know if that was a thrilling scene in any sense of the word.
This is thrilling.
Well, the
I'm
thrill
pretty
is
thrilled.
whether or not Nick Cage kills the man.
Yeah. Oh. Is he going to pull this shot off?
I don't think he's going to shoot him.
No, I don't think so here, but I think this guy is going to still factor into the plot.
Well, the girl's going to break out or something. Yeah. look at that.
Uh-oh. What is this acting going on right now?
That was some Skrillex
are
music
gonna
video
see
shit
the-
right there.
Please don't kill
no.
Elijah Wood. Okay. There was a dark timeline where Elijah Wood just got killed there, and the rest
That's
of
the
the movie.
collateral, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the movie was Nick Cage.
That was so weird.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a
she's
real-
seen his face now, so Nick Cage is going to try and convince
still
Elijah
keep
Wood
the
that they have to
lights
kill
off.
her.
That
Yeah, I agree.
slow shades closing scene, that was so good.
Cliff's coming back, I
I
promise
feel like the editing is not so great in this movie. I don't know.
you.
I feel, yeah, the
Awful.
post-production of this film, very suspicious.
It was done by Nick Cage.
I feel like the amount of improv has declined significantly, and I'm
I
a little
I agree with that,
disappointed.
yeah, I totally agree. Great point.
Well, we gotta get to the serious stuff, you know, the
This is
the
the thriller
thriller.
part.
Yeah, yeah. Did it also say crime drama in it?
Yeah, it was a crime thriller.
Oh, crime thriller. That's subgenre, right? Right. We've done a few of those.
Got a bite.
Oh, those sparks just killing Elijah there. Uh-oh. Not good. For people not watching along, they're drilling into the vault here, but now they've lost power, and of course, it's going to probably lead to some shenanigans here.
Fucking shenanigans.
So broke, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yep.
Nick. It's broken. Okay, so drill's broken. Now what the fuck are they going to do here?
Nick
shoot
Cage
the
has
girl.
something. Look what he's gonna do. He's got a plan.
Oh, he's gonna
Looking at the
pull out
fish.
the fish.
We'll
How
get
are
the
the
money.
fish gonna help?
Elijah Wood is very concerned right now because
Yes.
it's all in puzzle.
He's
Yeah.
thirsty for blood again. He's like, I'll take anything I can get.
Don't take that fish.
Should make that a meme.
Are we fucked? They're gonna hand crank it? Oh my god.
Oh boy, that's a
You
workout
never
right
hand
there.
crank it.
Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine.
I'll say there was some good acting there from Elijah Wood. I don't know if that thing actually, let go at some point, but he made.
So what
it
are they doing with this hole, anyways?
You guys getting to the vault from the top, right? That's
But
what
how are they gonna fit in there?
Elijah's pretty skinny.
He is.
He could
I guess
definitely
they're
with
just
some
trying to
baby
weaken it.
oil
And now
slip
he's gonna
down.
smash it. I don't
Oh!
know, dude.
Improv.
See again, I think he's insinuating that he's done stuff like this before. He had no, fear doing this. Oh boy.
What? He's got a really weird.
JK.
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 Oh god, it
It's
is
like that scene in Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah, when Rose cuts the chain off Jack.
What a throwback there.
I
with the axe.
guess.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I thought you meant the sex scene, like because Elijah Wood was hammering down on Nick Cage, in the car.
Yeah.
When it's all foggy and her hand just like, ugh, and it just like slides down, and poor Billy Zane's just like eating hors d'oeuvres somewhere as this woman gets fucked. Poor Billy Zane. Oh,
Oh no!
What was that?
we're stealing that. We're stealing that. Wacky.
They must just say, Nick Cage, just do what you do best and let him just go for it.
Yeah, I do
What's
want to
he
see the
gonna
script.
do?
I thought that bullet was a finger for a second. I thought
Me
he was
too.
torturing her or something.
Oh, they're making a little bit of a little dynamite.
A little
Oh
explosive.
no.
Dino meat.
Dino me.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do this earlier, like in
They're
preparation.
trying to be undercover.
Yeah, I think it might
You
be
know?
too much noise.
Cliff's
make
gonna
the
hear him.
How
Dino?
do they have all these random skills? Where did all this come from?
Well,
Well,
he's
isn't
an
it just
ex-criminal.
Nick
We
Cage
know
with the
that.
skills though so far.
Yeah, like Elijah was just putting sofas on doorways. Like,
Yeah,
that's not
I think
much of a
it's. I
skill.
think he's done this before, Nick Cage, a few times. I don't know where that money went, but I think he's robbed something.
He has no
Well,
problem killing people.
Yeah,
It
he's
went
killing
in,
people.
it went in his stomach. Look at the double chin.
Yikes.
Oh, he's very nervous. Look at his hands on that fence.
Yeah, I thought that was Mads
Ooh.
Mikkelsen for a second. Look at that camera angle.
Oh boy, don't put Mads in this.
Just got to make sure that people know he's nervous
Yeah,
here.
see? There's that wedding ring.
There's the ring. yeah.
Ooh.
It's really highlighted there. So nice camera angle there. I like that.
Except it's out of focus so much, and times
There's
it
a
doesn't
lot
need
of
to be.
shaky cam going on.
Yeah, there's still a way you can do shaky cam, and it is like still clear. This is like, oh, imagine if he was just dead. He hasn't killed that girl yet. The girl's body's in there. I don't know. She just ran out at the time it exploded. I don't know what happened.
That'd be a classic move.
It's a bullet hole in her head.
Yeah, strangle wounds. Yeah. What happened to her, Jim? Oh, I tried to block her from the explosion, and
I was trying to give her CPR.
Oh, he's definitely gonna try and pull some joke.
Did you hear it?
Briggs, you've been on point with some of these Cage calls. Like you've called like a lot of the shit so far. That image was scary of him just laying there. I now know what Nick Cage is gonna look like when he's actually dead in real life. Like that, he looks like a corpse.
I feel like at his first funeral, people are gonna be very skeptical.
Yeah, is he gonna pop up? We're gonna hear it one more time, right? Because he's asked twice, "Did you hear anything, or did you hear it?" So he's gonna ask it one more time. I bet it's like another reoccurring thing in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that red lighting. Uh-oh.
Wait, so what's going on now?
That red lighting looks like some nightclub Blades hanging out at.
So he's now. So they're now working on the regular bank vault door.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they said earlier that the door was really old and easy to get in.
Oh,
So is
big
there
reveal.
like another door?
What's gonna be in that bank vault?
It's just gonna be a bunch of bodies.
Oh boy, that Nick Cage put there. Oh.
Elijah Wood is the next body.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is the bank vault door.
So they drilled a hole down so Nick Cage could see maybe the dial or the combination of the lock so he could report to Elijah Wood.
Okay.
That's smart.
He's a smart guy.
Oh, so they lined it up so that they drilled into the door.
They drilled into the door, yeah, so he could see the lock mechanism and I guess relay it to Elijah Wood.
Okay.
Taylor, have you robbed a bank before?
Not with Elijah Wood, but with Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Pulled lots of pranks, a lot of pre-heist shenanigans.
In Warzone, when you're trying to secure the retcon and anybody can come up behind you at any point.
Okay.
22.
This is very Italian job too.
This movie should be classified as suspense.
Some more improv.
Not needed at
That
That
all.
was like a solid 15 seconds. Of
Yeah, I'll never get that time back. Oh my god.
Just gonna wipe my eye.
See, like they take all that time to give a shot of Nick Cage wiping his eye, but then they skip like 30 of the numbers on the dial. Where's the suspense? Because it's like they find the right number within like 5 seconds of them showing the scene.
So right now we heard a click. It looks like Elijah. Oh, the AC has turned on. It scared Elijah. But he's very close
He
to
got
opening the
spooked.
bank vault right now.
There's your suspense, Briggs.
Yep, more suspense. Here comes the click. He thinks.
Oh. Oh. Someone's behind him or something? What's going on?
Okay, so Nick Cage seems to think we had the combo.
Oh no, there's a gun on Nick Cage's head. That's what it is.
I told you someone's behind him.
So you
Probably
guys think
Cliff.
Cliff? Oh no.
See, I would think Nick Cage would know. He would put the pieces together in his like super capable alter ego.
But we've established that he's possibly very aloof.
But I think the aloof it's like intentional.
I think sometimes maybe.
So the vault is open. We haven't got answered yet what's happening with Nick Cage. Could be someone with them. They're not showing what's behind him. He's acting very nervous.
Yeah, and the camera's still not showing anything.
Yeah. Nick Cage asked if it's steaks in the vault.
Stakes
Just
down there.
stakes down there.
Uh-oh.
So no gun on Nick Cage.
No,
Okay.
Just being a weirdo.
he's just a fucking weirdo.
Oh yeah, it's empty.
Maybe he
Some
killed the
people-
other person in the meantime.
He was
Maybe he killed the
sweating.
girl.
so- Oh.
Don't let that door close. Don't let that door close.
I
Yeah.
agree. That's a big door, dude.
Turns into a Saw movie. That'd be
Yeah, I
hype.
was just gonna say this is a saw trap if I ever
You
seen
want to
one.
play a game? Hoffman pops out of nowhere. The big bad booty daddy.
Definitely something on the walls.
So if anyone was just listening along, they walked into the vault. It's very nice. Like the place they were at, very dingy, like wrecked up, where the vault, very nice, sleek white walls. It's brightly lit. Nick Cage has something in his hand.
The diamonds?
Dinosaur
diamonds.
DNA samples.
We're gonna be billionaires.
That's a better movie. That's a better movie right there.
It's a prequel to Jurassic Park. Yeah. Oh, and it's just loaded with these diamonds. Every wall's gonna have these. So potentially a lot more than just 200,000 going on. But again, very risky to take all these diamonds because these are gonna belong to some people. And
Yeah.
Pawn it.
oh no, Nick Cage is gonna get greedy. He's gonna want to take a bunch of it. Matt, I think Elijah Wood's life would have been better if he just turned around, closed that door, and never looked back. Like, just with Nick Cage in there, don't do anything.
Just pocket like five of the diamonds.
Yeah,
Get the
I'll be
10 grand back that I spent on the drill bit, and then just leave. Get out of there.
yeah, pawn the van off, get a little extra money.
That girl's gonna jump out.
Or is she already dead? Oh nope.
I feel like she's already dead.
Oh,
No, she's alive.
talking.
According to the subtitles. So.
Oh, never mind.
Or it's a new player added. Look at the focus of the shot. That's not the same camera. Yeah, the lighting's really off in this scene. That's not the same way it was lit a second ago.
Because it's almost morning now.
Yeah, but like in the hallway, it was completely different. That room they're shooting in might legitimately have a window or something and mess with their coloring. He's 3. Oh. She could be lying, Elijah.
She's a
Would've
really bad
said
actor.
that if she had a boy, she would have talked about this sooner.
Oh.
Unless she's just a drug addict, it may.
She could have still been high and not thought about it. And now she's coming down from her high. But I don't know. Maybe the writer didn't realize that they had to write something about that until this part of the movie.
Very plausible.
Why wouldn't you just get her to tell you the number?
Yeah.
And you write it on your own hand.
He has a bad memory. He goes back in shit. Can you tell me again? Oh, that's a 2020 phone right there.
Terrible idea.
That's
Is he
not a
phoning from his
2020
personal phone?
Oh wow, it's not a 555 number. Curious.
Looks like the house phone. So
Yeah, that's not a 2020 phone.
I know.
Look at that thing.
yeah, no one has house phones in 2020.
My grandma does. She just never picks it up. Okay, so
Didn't get the end of that conversation.
no.
Hi. Hi, Mark. Who are you?
Yeah. He has no memory of what's happening. Elijah Wood has noticed something's been knocked down. What is it going to be? Something more? Or is it going to be like a fucking camera or something? There's a hole, like there's a cut in the wall. They're opening it.
It's like
And it's
the
just-
bank vault.
Yeah, it's just
What
gonna
was, like,
say.
what was the lead up to him noticing this? He just looked to the side randomly.
Yeah, he legitimately just noticed it. Oh.
Why? That's so
Tons
dumb.
of guns, tons of heavy artillery. They're in some bad shit now.
I was like, maybe we shouldn't rob from the person who bailed out a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Maybe they're also involved in some shady stuff.
Like, I know she's already seen his face, but still just showing it
no.
again just to make it more detailed for them. But I guess he already knows he's going to kill this woman, right? Like, he knows this is going to go down.
I feel like the calling my son was like a code word.
Yeah.
And for like whoever is her handler or whatnot.
Some bad stuff, a big tip off.
She doesn't know him.
Oh no, he's finding more.
This is a full-on flamethrower, like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Princess and the Pea right there just sits on this chair and he just knows that there's this one gun there.
Princess and the Pea.
Oh no. He's gonna do 50 line reads of this one line. Remember I was telling you about that?
I just want to see the script for this scene. It's like the same thing over and over and over.
He's just rubbing his face with the silencer.
Yes. Okay.
Still alive? Yeah. So she didn't give Nick Cage an answer of who these guns belong to. They aren't loaded. You saw it, right? If anyone's ever seen No Country for Old Men, it's very not similar to this movie, but there's a similar vibe of maybe you shouldn't take a certain thing. Much better movie. Go
No
watch
Country for
that.
Old Men. Great movie.
Yeah, fantastic
Heart of
movie.
the American Dream.
Living the American Dream. Okay. So Elijah Wood does not want to do this. He does not want to take all these jewels because bad things can happen. And Nick Cage he's fine with it. Oh, Elijah Wood's great at noticing things, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. So the revelation is Nick Cage brought a bunch of bags that Elijah Wood had only seen up to this point, and Nick Cage is going to take every single jewel in that vault. Uh-oh.
This movie is so good that Taylor is just so into it.
Yeah.
Is Taylor
He's
sleeping?
big snoozing.
Oh my God, Taylor.
It's Nicolas Cage.
You're pulling a Rogue One on us. What's going
The
on?
alcohol.
A Rogue One.
Alcohol.
That's a throwback.
It's all the landscaping I did today. I'm pooped.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Get some
Nick Cage,
cocaine,
man.
Nick
Come
Cage.
on. I thought we were playing Warzone after this. What are you doing?
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to be sitting in the blinds with my
Now you're making Jessica yawn.
And I haven't had any alcohol or done any landscaping.
Oh, did you hear that? He has 2 tickets to Bahamas. They're going to be celebrating, drinking, what do they say? Rum and cigars. He is fucking Jack Sparrow. Yeah, I was going to say, Elijah was not planned to make it out of this movie from Nick Cage's standpoint.
Your story.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I think that's going to be very similar to how he says, and you
Ooh.
have my axe.
And
See, yeah, he did plan the whole thing,
Yeah.
but he's acting like he's an idiot, right?
Oh shit.
I asked you nicely to open it.
I'm
This
sorry.
movie's now for the viewers. I feel like the first half was very kind of tongue in cheek. This is getting very melodramatic and serious right now. Like it's
Yeah, this is confusing.
Look at
It's-
that hair on the left side of his head.
yeah. Uh-oh. Elijah's about to get punched or smacked right here. It's coming. Oh, I thought he was gonna take off his mustache. It was
I
gonna
know,
be-
me too. I'm super excited.
I kind of wish they did that. Oh, Elijah's getting tossed around. Oh.
Look at the veins in his forehead.
Oh my god.
So Nick Cage is beating up, tossing him around. So far, I think the only scene you can go watch from the movie is maybe that scene where he's yelling "open." Oh,
The force in it.
Improv.
looks like he can't bring himself to shoot Elijah Wood's character. Oh, cut to black. Wow.
Somber
Imagine if the credits
piano.
happened right here.
Or a funeral scene.
Yeah. Oh,
What is going on?
That's the vault, right?
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, got in. Someone
Yeah,
got
he's
in anyway.
inside Nicolas Cage's character. We haven't seen Elijah Wood yet, so we don't know what happened. But we're panning over.
To empty vault drawers.
Oh, and Elijah looking very downtrodden. He's been used and abused.
Look at those blue eyes.
You beat
Yeah.
me to it. Those are some
Yeah.
nice eyes.
You've got some nice blue eyes.
Nick Cage just tossing jewels and diamonds into his bag. Like, no
Oh,
cares.
there's money too.
There's money
Okay.
too. There's everything.
God, what's someone have to do to split $1 million with him?
He ain't getting
feel
that
like
money
there's-
now.
Nick Cage definitely kills Elijah Wood. But then I feel like Elijah Wood then, or no, sorry, and then Nick Cage then ends up getting killed by whoever owns all the stuff anyways. He
Yeah.
has a trolley.
Someone kills someone, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, someone's
I
dying.
think, I think they both die.
They both shoot each other.
Oh, so Nick Cage just said
Oof.
that they're gonna kill this girl. Just show my face. That's what we do. Right. Or is this where Elijah Wood has decided enough is enough and Nick Cage is going to come back and Elijah Wood's ready to go with a gun or something?
Now she's seen your face too.
Why is there blood on the wall?
I think it's because she had blood on her because of the other guy getting
Yeah,
shot.
that's a good thought.
She's realizing she's a dead person because Elijah's showing her face, but I think she's going to make it out okay.
The acting is prime.
Yeah, Briggs was
Oh, what
earlier.
if Elijah Wood gives her a gun so that
Ooh,
she
that'd be
kills Nick
smart.
Cage
What
when
if-
he walks in?
What if her and Elijah Wood get married?
You're not.
What
I was
if
thinking,
the boy
anyway.
is happening in the future?
What
It's
if
his
that-
boy.
Whoa, that's a good thought, Jessica.
Oh, he had some Inception shit.
That's my
the
boy.
kid is?
What if she's his ex-wife?
Whoa, man. What if
Whoa.
Nick Cage is his child?
Yeah, he definitely gives her the gun,
Yeah, that's a smart play.
and then he leaves.
Look how silver and shiny that gun is.
That is an impressive gun.
I feel like we're never gonna get an answer about this wedding ring, though.
No, probably not.
I bet you will.
There's only 10 minutes left. Sorry to.
Whoa, come on, man.
Wow, spoilers. Wow, look at Elijah Wood. I don't think this is the best plan.
Oh, jeez.
This is
That's
a
not an
worse-
optimal angle.
Yeah,
either.
yes, it's like-
He's not holding a great angle there.
Yeah, he doesn't have anywhere to fall back to.
It's like the final circle in Warzone,
Yeah.
or in the roof, or in the ceiling. Or
If Nick Cage just wide peeks there, Elijah Wood's done.
Oh,
It was
right
a Graze wound though. I don't think he fully got him.
Thumping,
Oh, he
says the
missed it.
subtitles.
There's gonna be a gunfight
No,
between the two of them
Woods
now.
about to get his head blown off. Dave.
If he says, "Did you hear that from around the corner?"
Oh my god.
Man, look at Elijah Wood. That's our next James Bond right there.
This guy does
Oh,
not
he's-
know how to peek a corner.
He's still
Dude.
up. Yeah, it was just a Graze wound, I think.
You gotta press the advantage. This man's wounded already. Don't give him time to heal up.
I know.
He's
He's
gonna pop that health
camera
potion.
angles from Elijah's point of view.
Isn't Elijah a cop? Like,
Oh yeah.
They're
In
both
theory,
cops.
they're both cops.
I mean, he's just acting like someone who's never even played paintball before.
Oh, he's shooting through the wall. That technique. Look at this shootout.
Shout us to shaky cam, not being able to tell at all what's going on.
That's called also covering your low budget as well. We can't show this, so I'll just throw it around a little bit. We'll be fine.
Their budget
Oh.
wasn't that low. They got Nick Cage and Elijah Wood.
But that's where the budget went.
Yeah.
I feel like Elijah Wood and Nick Cage will kind of do anything
faking
right
it. He's
now.
faking it again.
Oh, he's faking the
He's
death
acting.
again.
Oh no!
He's doing
no.
the acting
He's
thing.
doing the
Kill him. You
acting.
have to
He's
shoot
doing
Why
the
did you
acting.
shoot him? Just shoot him. a
Of
bunch.
course, he's still holding the gun on his belly like he's ready to go.
Oh no.
Oh, if Elijah Wood goes out this way, I can't believe he did this movie.
This is gonna be.
And what's your last scene? What's my last scene? Oh well, Nick Cage is
He's
pretending
about to
he's
get
dead.
shot.
He's pretending he's dead, but then he sits up and he
Take
shoots
the
you.
gun.
Can you hear
Oh
that?
my god.
Someone's gonna come in and oh no.
Why would you not touch the gun?
Oh, the flight to the Bahamas or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Why would he pull that out?
It
Why
just
would
looks
he be
like
holding
it
in the
looks
hand
like how
that
kids
neatly?
pretend to be dead. Like that's what it looks like.
Oh, he was really gonna take me. No, he's gonna take his dad. You fucking idiot.
Like he wouldn't just die with the gun on his belly like that.
Takes the flights.
He's
a
gonna take
legend.
that girl.
He's going to Mordor.
No, he's just dead.
No, he's not.
I think Nick
Fine.
Cage is actually dead.
Elijah Wood's gonna spend all his time putting these back. No, Nick Cage is gonna lock him in the vault.
No, he needs those. He needs the money. That's why. So he can't do that.
I do agree, though. He might lock him in the vault.
Oh, he's gonna cock the gun behind his head, and then he's like, "Did you hear that?" See how the camera's not showing directly behind him?
We're really banking on this. Did you hear that line?
There's got to be another one. There's no way that's not like the punchline to the whole movie.
I just realized this movie's called The Trust, and I don't know about that title. You know what I mean?
Well, it's about the trust between Nicolas Cage and Elijah Wood,
Is it really? Is that what this movie's about?
or maybe that.
Why does she have a bag over her head? She's seen his face already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not suspicious at all.
It makes no sense.
He's so gracious with this whole thing.
Oh, maybe so she can't identify a car and license plates and stuff.
Like
Yeah,
they
I
uses the
guess.
auto close on the door there.
Yeah, he was too
Oh,
weak to
weird.
close the door
Is he
himself.
gonna be like in the trunk? Surprise, motherfucker.
Elijah Wood just drives her off a cliff and jumps out.
Nicolas Cage is playing the long con here.
He's still dead, even playing dead when
Yeah,
the cops
he's still
show up.
hoping they come back. He comes back.
He pops out of
Yeah.
a grave like 6 years later.
Fuck, I think he went to the Bahamas without me. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's Nick Cage.
Yeah, the
No,
silver.
I
No,
bet
wait,
it's
he's in
her,
the
like
silver van.
shitty boyfriend, drug dealer people, whoever she knows.
Little does Frodo know that Nick Cage got 2 vans.
Are those some mountains over there?
Yeah, no, I bet you that is Nick Cage because remember he was surprised that he had a minivan in the first place, and he's like, "That's the van. Please don't let that be the van."
But there's no van following him right now, though.
It might come back though. Watch.
Yeah, it's trailing far enough behind.
Yeah, he's gonna look back there and see a van. I bet.
Nick's just in the back seat. Fuck. Okay, this movie's getting into bad territory. It did a while ago, but like this fucking sucks.
There's the van.
Oh,
That's a different van, though.
No, that was
No,
Cage.
that was it.
No, that's definitely the van. That's definitely
But
him.
what's his plan here? He followed them the whole way. Why? Because I feel like you. Oh no! See, I think it's the drug people. Yeah, it's the people she called.
Yeah. True.
Mom.
Oh, bye bye, Elijah Wood. So
This is very like Frodo right now. Who
yeah.
are they?
So for the viewers, Elijah, the number he wrote down on his hand earlier, there's a truck in front of him with that same number. The truck opened the back door, and Elijah, what is this? Oh, and Elijah's dead. He pulled out his badge to show he was a cop.
He should have got the gun. Getting the badge wasn't smart.
He should have just ducked. He should have just stayed.
He should have driven off the road or something.
Is she working with Nicolas Cage this whole time? I bet?
No, I don't think those are Nicolas Cage people. That's those are Jewel people, you know.
Oh shit! What if that was
His
Nicolas
car's
Cage?
not driven off the road.
Yeah, and that's actually pretty shocking.
I feel like that's Nicolas Cage in the van there that shot him.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
it's the drug people.
I think so. I think so.
Okay,
I
let's
think
see.
Cage was in it.
Oh no. Oh, I thought she was gonna.
Whoa.
Are we supposed to be invested in her well-being?
Yeah. Like, hair?
No, we don't. But the movie wants us to. Oh yeah. This is a fucking shit movie.
I guarantee you, Nick Cage is gonna come out of the van and then also kill her.
He comes out of one of the bags. Oh, I bet we're gonna get credits right here.
Yeah. Credits, a hundy.
Oh
Oh,
no!
it's Nick Cage
That
gonna be
transition?
grabbing it.
Oh,
and then
it's gonna be Nick Cage grabbing it.
100%.
Oh.
Well, there you go. We never got that full on answer about the ring.
Oh man.
Setting us up for a sequel.
This movie's got a lot of loose ends.
Well, they want you to see it again. He's driving the like floor cleaner thing as his third job.
I don't think that's Nick Cage, Travis.
He has great disguises. Oh boy.
Now that he's stolen all these diamonds, he's gonna go steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
I hate to say
they're
it,
putting the drill into evidence.
but I can see why these guys haven't directed a movie since 2016. Just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, I mean, I got to see this full on ending, but like, this is not great.
No.
What is the point to it? It's my
I
issue.
feel like I kind of wasted time.
Welcome to Netflix and Fail,
Yeah,
Madison.
welcome to Netflix and fail.
Yeah, half the
What's up?
time it's a failed attempt.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Wow. What a shit.
So terrible ending.
He actually died. What?
That's
What is this film?
Sometimes the hope is with Netflix and Fail. We find a movie like the first 20 minutes where it's like, it's so bad, but we're
Woman.
having a good time.
Woman. She's just woman.
Yeah, her name's just Woman. Wow. Big Irish guy. But like sometimes we hope to find a movie that we can like love and laugh the whole time, think it's so bad it's good. But I thought that the first 20 minutes, like Nicolas Cage and him bonding and
His
whatnot, but
improv.
it just kind of went really downhill. And that ending, the last 15 minutes really sucked.
That
Like
was a
none of the
terrible
hype stuff
ending.
we wanted to happen happened, you know?
I just
Yeah.
don't know what the point.
And why not kill that woman
I'm with
the
you.
car? When the truck was driving? Why not just have her die anyways?
Yeah,
What's-
like I just wonder creatively, like as a filmmaker, like why is this a story that you needed to tell? I don't get it.
Jessica, what are your final thoughts on this movie?
Like, well, what about the dad? And what about the wedding ring
Well, the
And-
wedding ring we don't know, and I guess the dad's alone now.
with his Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
Yikes.
mean, I watched it.
Yep. Mhm. Briggs.
That-
Jeez. Oh man. I don't understand like any like there's no like what was the motivation of
No.
anyone to do anything in that film? It was two people acting through a script, I guess. that's all I got from it.
Taylor and Madison.
You go first.
I'll let you go.
A Nick Cage
Like,
movie
you go
puts Taylor to sleep.
Yeah, it's just I've never really watched a movie before where they killed off the main characters, both of them.
Yeah.
Like, and then there's so many loose ends. Like, yeah, the dad,
Don
the
Draper.
girl. It's just if the girl made that phone call, why did the goons take so long to get to the vault?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Cliff too? Why didn't we get any closure on Cliff?
I thought for sure he was gonna come back. They set him up to be that Snoopy cop guy. I wonder if there's like a cut scene somewhere.
But this whole movie, there's no closure on anything in this movie.
Yeah, totally.
It's kind of gives me like Spanglish vibes, where it feels like you start midway through a movie and end before the movie ends. Like you don't you get the middle of the story, you don't get the beginning of the end. You don't know like the motives, and you don't know the end result.
Yeah,
we
I
know
totally agree.
Yeah, that's it. But like,
And Elijah had like a moment of like, oh, this is the wrong thing to do, right?
yeah, but like, I don't know.
Well, as we do here at Netflix and Fail, me and Emily were starting. I think we're all gonna know this, but do you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down as far as the Netflix? I don't even think they do. Oh, they do that. They do the thumbs up and thumbs down. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. And if we were doing the number ratings as far as like the old 1 to 5 rating, this is definitely a 1 out of 10. Because this thing, remember we talked about Netflix wouldn't let you do 0 out of 5. So I'm giving it a thumbs down. I'm giving the lowest rating possible, a 1 out of 5. Mr. Musk, what are you giving it?
I have to give it. In fact, I'm going to see if I can do that right now. I want to physically have the cathartic experience of giving this a thumb down, because I feel like 90% of this movie was like the first half, and then the last 10% was like the second half, like story wise. This makes this movie so terrible.
Yeah.
I don't feel fulfilled at all. Look at this
No.
on Netflix. It says slow burn, gritty, thriller. I don't agree with any of those things.
It was a slow burn as far as boring.
Burn,
it
but
was
it never
slow.
burned.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing burned though. It was just slow.
Yeah.
It was like a slow smoke.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
Smoldering
amber.
fire.
Smolder.
Yeah. Jessica,
man.
what are you giving this on the rating and the thumb scale?
So I would first like to say that I'm sorry that I watched everything else, because this one was actually like really
Should have voted for
bad.
Hiss. You know what I mean?
I think we'll watch Hiss next time. We need a man falling in love with a snake lady. I think when we do this again, we will do. That's Hiss. Yeah, that was second place in our Patreon votes.
And you've watched this?
No, we have. Oh,
No.
Jessica hasn't. No, she's
And
watched everything else.
It's like an
apparently.
Indian movie too, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's English.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that
I'm
one.
available next weekend for watching his. I'll just throw it out
Well,
there.
I don't know if we'll do it then, but we'll do it in the near future.
Anyway, this one, it's a thumbs down. I will not watch it again.
No, you're not gonna show it to the family and whatnot.
You know, we were thinking about watching it again for Mother's Day tomorrow as a family event, but
You might get a nap out of it.
Yeah.
well,
Greg,
I mean,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, Mordecai hasn't watched any TV yet, so he might find it entertaining. So, you know, the one bright side.
Don't let this be his first Nick Cage movie. Don't do
Don't let
that.
this be his first anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What movie was your favorite movie? Oh, The Trust with Nick Cage. and
My
Elijah
first.
Wood. Yeah.
Write that one in the baby book.
He wants a cake of it, like just like him pretending he's asleep. Briggs, what would you give this on the thumb scale? Thumbs up or a thumbs down? Big old thumbs down from Tyler Briggs.
Not great.
Briggs, are you happy this was your return after a few almost half a year to Geek First Podcast? This was your movie return.
Yeah, I'm not too disappointed in it. It was fun to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was I don't even know what to think of this movie.
Hey,
It
Briggs.
was just like
It feels
I
unresolved.
I don't want to
so.
know what to think. I don't want to think any more about it either.
But I have one question for you, Briggs.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear anything? Well, Briggs, it was good having you back. In the future, please come back, whether we do this or a cast in the future. The door is always open. There's always a chair there. There's always a rolling chair around waiting for you.
Not right now, though. You gotta stay home.
Good to hear.
Yeah, you're not invited now, but eventually,
Later. Okay.
fans miss you. Field and Madison, what are you guys giving this movie? I saw a little preview from an emoji, Taylor. I don't believe you actually believe it's a
Little
thumbs up.
tease for the fans.
So what do
Taylor,
you?
is this your least favorite Nick Cage movie?
I don't know. Like this gave me a lot of like juice, like in terms of like Nick Cage, like wacky, you know,
That was
so much good stuff. Like his facial expressions, his comments, like it was pretty good. Like honestly, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because I had a good time with this movie with you guys.
What? You
You
fell
fell
asleep.
asleep
Fuck
through it.
you. That's
This-
stupid.
Disregard like that I passed out because that wasn't boredom. No, that wasn't boredom from the movie. That's pure like alcohol.
Enjoyment.
It was alcohol and physical exhaustion.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
this movie
baloney.
was great. I feel like if I didn't have the alcohol, maybe I'd have a different opinion. But like, I think that like Nick Cage was just too funny in this movie. Like I was getting mom and dad vibes and like Spirit of Vengeance vibes. Like I couldn't put my finger on him. And I love when an actor does that. I think they're really delivering.
Madison, what are you giving it for a thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'm gonna give it a good hearty thumbs down.
Oh, she
but
tricked you.
I will like if I'm grading it like 1 to 5, I would give it a 2. I would give it a 2 because there were some funny parts. The improv or like just the weirdness was just it was good to kind of get a chuckle about. But story wise, no.
that scene when he started like his German accent was too good. I choked on my drink.
Yeah.
That was good. I wish the whole movie was like that, but in the halfway point, it just goes away. It's just
Yeah,
completely.
the second half is that slow, not burn, but just slow.
Yeah. And like trying to be really intense and serious. But well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we might do this again in the future. So let us know if you liked it and everything like that. So you know where to find us. The links are down below. Anything to say before we get out of here, guys?
I can't believe Nick Cage fucking died at the end. What was that? That was so strange.
With the gun on his belly.
Yeah.
So weird.
That was so weird. It looked like he was pretending.
He chose,
So cool.
your dying moments. He chose to pull out the Bahamas tickets.
Because I feel like Nick Cage is known for like his overacting. He could have done some big scene where he's like exaggerating, but instead they're just like, oh, he's actually not in the studio today. Let's just get like a wax figure and throw it on the ground. Like,
Yeah. And they didn't know if it was him or not still, and they looked at it. They're like, "Is that Nick?" Oh no, it's the wax dummy.
Oh, you can almost tell it's Nick. Shake the camera.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There could have been budget
Blur it
issues.
out a
They
little
filmed
bit.
the scene with Nick, and then they wanted to do a scene where he comes back, but they didn't have enough money for any more days for him on set.
Yeah. So they wrote this drug dealer shoots Elijah with,
Yeah.
I'm a cop. Like, why do you think these guys are gonna stop? Out of anybody that are, like they've like high artillery weapons, jewels everywhere. So yeah, that was a movie that we watched it. Thanks anybody for listening or watching. And next time you hear from us, not be boring.
Have a good night.